Hi Libra, thanks for joining me. This is for VA General Love Reading for you guys for the whole of July. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, could be happening sometime in the future. Okay, and please remember these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Also, cross watchers, please be reminded that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, however it resonates with you. Gosh, it's really ramped up in this room now. It feels like it's quite urgent to get this message out for some reason. It's kind of like fizzing and bubbling with energy. You just want to get it out. These cards, it's just, they're making me, I don't know, whoever I'm connecting with, making me really quite energetic with this message, whatever it is. What do we have for Libra, please? Libra in love. What can you tell Libra? Having said that, can feel the energy, but they just don't want to talk. Why are you keeping things secret? Come on, Libra. What do we need to know? Highest messages only, please, guides. What do we have for Libra in July? Oh, thank you. Well, working really hard on yourself to try and get yourself to a better place. Oh. Mentally, emotionally and psychologically, I feel, could be career-wise as well. There's lots and lots of changes. Very small, tiny changes though, but they are changes nevertheless. You've decided to work on yourself. So the High Priest here is making small, routine, incremental changes. So they could be changes that happen over months, weeks, years even. But you've been waiting for somebody to come back in, to talk to you, because there is some kind of disturbance, or has been a disturbance in your connection. There's a silent period, but you've been very invested in working on yourself, so great energy to feel, and I feel that's why it's fizzing and popping, and there's a lot of way, I just want to get this message out, but I don't really know how to say it, which is, I don't know why they're giving me that, but anyway. So the Freyja card here, so wanting, I feel, to speak or connect with this person again. Okay, you're a bit fizzy, a bit poppy, a bit, yeah, I've worked on myself and now I need to just talk to them. The pull is very, very strong for you, but I feel that you're just going to have to try and quell your boots a bit. Means that this person here is, I feel, has gone off the radar for some reason. They've gone into stealth mode, so perhaps they're not reachable by the normal means or social media, etc., etc. So you're trying to balance your emotions out. You're trying to balance your psychological and emotional considerations out. You're trying to balance your life out. Okay, it's to be grounded, to become grounded, to make good, clear decisions moving forward. Wow. And the decision for you is to create a brand new situation between you and the person that you want to go towards. So your energy at the moment is fizzing, is popping, is for raw, just raw love. Your emotions are flowing over, but you need to use that Freyja energy to balance yourself out. Okay, there's a lot of love for whoever you've been waiting for to come back to you, but you need to temper that emotion, I feel. So yeah, you've got a brand new situation with this person, but I feel it's not a desperation, it's just a wanting, a want, not a need, a want. Okay, because we don't need anybody in this life to make us whole. Okay, it's what we want to engage with, the energy that we want to engage with, the life that we want to create moving forward. Okay, so like I said, working really, really hard on your current situation to bring about a change, not only in yourself, but also your 3D sphere. Oh, and the reason why is because this never reached its full potential. We've got 7 of Pentacles, which says to me it was kind of like something broke in this connection, and it left you wondering what had happened. This person, like I said, had zipped off the radar. They're nowhere to be found, but you still have love for them. You're wondering if they still have love for you. You're still wanting to put the time and effort into this. You still want to grow it into a situation. And the reason for that is because you do feel that they are your soulmate, your divine partner on this, in this 3D sphere, in this lifetime. So the Nine of Wands, even though you are wounded by this kind of like breaking communication and these seeds not going anywhere, neither of you putting effort into this situation. And perhaps, you know, you couldn't put effort into the situation because the other person has gone into stealth mode and just, you know, is unreachable, untouchable. You can't see them, you can't communicate with them. Okay, so you are a bit wounded by that, but you're still in kind of like an energy of never giving up on the situation, never giving up on the fact that you could have a fantastic relationship or connection with this person, because you do consider them to be your soulmate, so you're not going to give up on it. Oh, Seven of Wands. I feel that people from the outside are saying, chuck it in, don't even put the effort into that. You know, they walked away, or this connection dissipated, just don't waste any more time on it. Just don't waste any more time on it. And I feel that these people here on the outside are just saying, just do what you need to do for you. Just live your life for you. Don't wait round for this person. If they're going to, you know, communicate with you, they will. But don't waste your energy on wondering where they are with their life. Just carry on with yourself. And I feel that you have done that. You have taken their advice, and this is why we've got all these changes here, and this is why we've got to a point where you're saying to yourself, okay, I would really like to see where this situation goes, because look at that, it could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, Libra, but the star card here is a wish upon a star for you to reconnect with this person, to actually sit down in the same physical space and celebrate the fact that you can sit down and talk to each other. You've hidden lots of things from them. The moon, hidden emotions. So you never really told them how you feel about them. You never really told them how much emotion you have for them or love you have for them. And perhaps that's why the connection broke down in the first instance. Okay, but you're of the mindset of saying, yeah, I want to restart this. But the moon's come in and said, look, right, you've got to get a jiggle on now. If you want this, you've got to communicate at least. You've done everything for you, you've worked on you, and now is the time to actually put effort into this situation if you want it, if you want to do that. So the moon's come in and shone a huge fat light on the fact that you do feel, it's like, you know, so downtrodden without them. Look at that. What a huge amount of spiky emotions. You have no idea how this person feels about you. We know how you feel about them, Libra. But they have no idea how you feel about them. But the moon's here to say, you need to get out of these very spiky, negative kind of energies here. So, Nine of Swords, what a nightmare. It's keeping you up at night, Libra. You're sitting there thinking, oh gosh, what coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I could have had a brilliant life. What if they don't like me? All these negative kind of like thoughts about yourself. You need to ditch that. Oh, I'm defeated. I'm lying on the ground. The Ten of Swords. You need to get rid of that as well. And look at that. Soon as you recognize what you have been doing or had been doing, there's a total change in your energy. We've got the Queen of Swords, which goes, okay then, kid, what you need to do, you know what you need to do. You need to stop over-analysing, overthinking the situation. You need to get off your bum. You've never given up on this situation being fruitful. You need to communicate. You need to communicate at the very least. Okay, so let's see if we can get some communication cards, because there isn't any here. Just a lot of very, very strong energies that you feel and are either have or are going through at the moment. So what do we need to know for Libra, please? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Very weird, actually, doing readings in a completely different space. I think I've just gotten used to the way the room feels, and with the candles being lit and the incense burning, etc., etc. It's almost like I created an altar But, you know, and I do all my readings actually on my knee, so I'm actually kneeling towards the board. I'm actually sitting in a completely different position at the moment, but it feels so different. It really does. So strange. Okay, yeah, look at that. The time's right now because you've worked on yourself. It is something from the past, and you just want to bring it into fruition. But the High Priest doesn't move till the time's right, till she feels it's right. More procrastination here. The Four of Swords, just sitting there thinking about it, thinking about it. So it's actually all of these energies are coming from a place of lack, worrying about the situation, which is non-existent because there's no communication. Okay, so why waste your energy on that? Why waste it? Look at things in a positive way. So working on yourself, getting rid of disappointment, getting rid of ego, getting rid of all these low vibrational frequencies that you're feeling with all this swords energy. Queen of Swords comes in and says, oh, you just got to get rid of it. Just let it go. Let it go. Let all that emotional and energetic baggage go and start afresh. Beautiful. So the High Priestess, like I said, comes in when the time is right. So what... Is there anything else that we need to know for Libra, please? Anything else that we need to know for Libra? Libra, in relation to this reading, please. Libra. Libra, in relation to this reading. Libra. No. No. I feel that the time is right for you now. However you choose to reconnect, you're still feeling stuck. I think that you don't know how to reconnect. I feel that's the big sticking point. The sticking point is how to gain access to them, either through friends, etc., etc. Who is it? Look, I told you, you're in perfect alignment. Once you ditch the negativity, you are there. You have worked on yourself. You're working on your situation moving forward. Ooh, too many energies. So perhaps this was a case of too many cooks spoiling the broth in the beginning. This heartache, too many energies. Oh, it could be you that, you know, found this person here when you were attached to someone, or perhaps the other person was attached. And you felt this connection, this energetic connection between both of you, however it resonates. Yeah, having the strength to keep going on. And yeah, Three of Cups, more energies in there than you need. So there we go, communication now. Wow, you're going through the mill with this. Two of Swords. Do I do this? Do I not? Because there were too many energies before, although I feel like I'm in the perfect energy to reconnect. What do I need to do? Well, we really are going through the mill because we've got the High Priest here and the Serenos card. So you've had to really dig deep in kind of like changing your psychological, emotional approach to this situation. Okay, not only to this situation, but to anything that you're experiencing in life. I feel this is a life change. So these two cards are very, very, very powerful. Primordial, kind of like strength of will to change your situation in order to make yourself feel the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is in perfect alignment with your psychological, emotional considerations and how you interact with the 3D world and knowing what you want moving forward. Because let's face it, guys, if you've got too many options, which is the Three of Cups, which is the Three of Swords, it's never going to be a very good outcome because there's too many choices. So it's being able to differentiate between, we've got the Two of Swords here. Do I do this? Do I not? There's two paths to take. You either take one which is remaining and, you know, not knowing what's going on, or do you go down the path of discovering how this person is by reaching out to them with communication? So from 3 to 2, it's getting better. It's getting better. So communication, fast flowing. You're enthusiastic. Like I said, you are fizzing with the energy. Very energetic communication, very enthusiastic, but it's only tiny. It's not, you know, it's not a declaration. It is a tiny form of communication. So I feel that you're very close to achieving that, to sending this communication out to whoever you want to start or restart a connection with. So the Lord card here. having a plan moving forward. He is the Emperor in the normal tarot, but also he sets healthy boundaries. Okay, so no more negativity, only positivity in your life, only positive thoughts about this connection will bring fruitful results. Okay, so you can't procrastinate about it. You can't think in a low vibrational term, as in over analyzing the situation. You must be able to get rid of negativity, get rid of that nagging voice in your head. Okay, once you do that, everything becomes so much easier, and that communication will just flow. Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Oh, 6 of water. Yeah, they're just reminiscing about what happened between both of you. They're kind of like over romantic. Do you know who just got this? Capricorn, which is weird. Yeah, over romanticizing the situation. So from the past, they're over romanticizing or romanticizing the connection. So they're revisiting it as a memory, and they're adding little bits to it. They're putting a different spin on it. They want it. They do want it. But look at that. They can't or haven't been able to come towards you. They've been trapped, and I feel that it's this person here, Libra, that is or has been trapped in perhaps a third-party connection. Okay, they're already attached. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, afraid to start a dialogue because it could mean that they fall in love with you and they can't. So perhaps they've had something playing out their end that needed to end in order for them to almost like come into alignment with you, if that makes sense. So we also have here, we have the 8 of fire. Look at that. So when you send that communication in, this person's head starts to fizz. They get so enthusiastic. Heat starts to rise. They start to enjoy the future, but they're going to have to balance themselves out. Just like you've got the Fairylit card, they've got the Balance card. Need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. So I feel that when you both came into, like I said, into this connection, 3 seeds well planted and it just faltered. Timing wasn't right. The timing was not right. But this person here, once you come in, it's all kind of like, oh, they need to balance themselves in order to make good, firm decisions moving forward. Both of you got Queen of Air. Objective decision making, clearing weight, or that no longer serves you. Seeing humour in a situation. It's like they're saying to you, oh, okay, you do like me then. I like you. Let's go and do this thing. But there is the obstacles that need to be cleared there, and it could very well be just overthinking, overanalyzing, and just negative energies. Okay, it's negative frequencies. They need to be able to think in a high vibrational way. Oh dear. Okay, so it is something whatever they need to clear has an effect on their emotional well-being. I think it is a connection that they're thinking about leaving in order to create something with you. A complex decision. They need to do research, stop procrastinating. So both of you have been doing it, procrastinating, denial, kind of like, both of you need to work on yourself in order to make something fruitful. And that's what's happening, because you're coming in very enthusiastic. This person here, it's going to take them time to get to know you again, or to build this connection. Look at that. Yeah. So being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there was no problem. So I feel that this person here has just got on with whatever they needed to, but you've still been in their heart. And they've got the Knight of Fire here, which is you coming back in and sparking just a tiny dialogue. This person here has got a lot of passion for you. They just go off the scale. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence, but think things through carefully, and I think that's where the Balance card comes in for this person here. So they're going to have to do a lot of thinking, even though the passion is there. I feel the emotions are there to start a connection or restart a connection, but there is something their end that needs to be severed in order for you both to have a fruitful connection again. Oh, so I'm just going to check. Wow, that was quick. Romance, angels, and angel answers. So we've got a yes. What else do we need to know? Thank you. We've got to wait for perfect timing. I feel for this person to become more balanced. I feel till they're a bit. It's kind of like, feels like choppy waters, if that makes sense to anybody. Feels a bit all over the place. Their emotions are a bit seesawy. I feel when you just send out that tiny communication we've got within the next few weeks, not going to take the rest of those cards. So what do we have for these romance angels? What do we need to know for Libra? Libra in relation to this reading, please. Libra. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra in relation to this reading. Libra, Libra. Oh, crumbs. This is what happens. Trying to mess about with the cards now. Libra, too many cards. So, what do we need to know? Highest messages only, please. Thank you. We've got a yes. We've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We've got a wait. It's a waiting period. That's getting rid of all negativity. Not just with parents. It's with any relationship. You know, any nurturing relationship that you've experienced. It's getting rid of, dumping the old baggage. That's what it is. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So yeah, it's more confirmation that they are a soulmate energy, and that's why I feel both of you want this connection. It's not just you, it's the other person as well. And we've also got here differences, see? Within the next few weeks, religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Could be your spiritual, could be their spiritual, could be your religious, their religious. It could be that you live in two different geographical locations, whatever the case may be. There is a difference between both of you. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's encouraging you to send that Page of Wands energy out just to see what happens. But when it does, this person's head kind of like is almost like why would you? They've given me Bucks Fizz. Okay, Bucks Fizz, a drink. When they pop the cork on it and the cork, it almost feels like that energy. So this person's head's going to explode in a good way. Not in a bad way. So, if it did resonate with you, Libra, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful July, and I'll see you again in August. Love you loads.